shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much make it a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's the man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what said that you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. Yes. So, let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Hey, man, if you're a Yankee fan, if you're a New York fan, the Knicks beat the Pacers. The Yankees is winning. Come on, Jets, get it together, man. I'm a New York Jets fan, and we got to get it together. But y'all see what it is. Me and Cuphead living that red and black life. That's what me and Cuphead do. Ain't that right, Cuphead?
Yeah, King. That's what we do. We do it just like that. Ain't nobody gonna stop us, King.
Facts. Yo, the other day I was a little upset. I got I got into a little situation prior to something, and somebody caught me at the wrong time. Now, other people will say they caught me at the right time, and a lot of times I'm that guy. I'm that voice of reason to tell you do not press send. But they caught me at the right time. I already had like a situation popping. But I talked to a lot of people in the background, and if you were disappointed in something that I said, I apologize to you, because this is not the platform for that. But sometimes you have to vent something, and sometimes you've been holding back information from the populace because that's just not what you do, right? And as far as talk about people, that's not what you do. So you just hold back that information from the populace, and you hold stuff internally, and it kind of eggs you on. So somebody struck a chord, and yeah, I'm not infallible. I'm a human being. I make mistakes just like everybody else. And I got a chance to watch the individual's response video, and it's cool. You're supposed to make money, and he used probably 80% of my video to make his response video. And I'm not the dude to copyright strike you. I'm just not him. That's not going to happen. It is what it is. You're supposed to feel how you're supposed to feel. But I can understand how he felt blindsided by something, because I never gave you any indication that I didn't like you, but we didn't have any interactions. But if anybody that knows me, understands me, they know. So again, my thing is, if you're a research guy, do some research. Understand that I champion Astrobot. I can talk about PlayStation. And also I want to let the PlayStation dudes know, wait a second, bro. I don't treat you wrong just because you play on PlayStation. I don't care about that. I have absolutely no problems with gamers. Like, that's stupid. I tell gamers actively to come through, and anybody that's inside my chat knows that every console is welcome here. Every platform is welcome here. You're welcome here. It's a safe space for everyone. This is men's awareness time. And actually, it's mental health awareness time during these holidays, because during these holidays, a lot of times there are stress and strains on individuals who don't have families and see people with families and stuff like that. So again, if you know somebody that's going through something, or if you have a friend, check on a friend and stuff like that. So again, I do want to apologize to my community for my bad behavior, because that was bad behavior. And there's no cutting corners on that. You got to be a man to own up to whatever you felt that you was wrong at. And in my handling it, I handled it wrong, especially as the older brother in the situation. Regardless to my interpretations or my feelings on an individual, it's incumbent upon me to act in a way that shows the way for the younger audience. And I want my younger audience to understand sometimes there's a better way to talk it out. And I didn't get a chance to let my brother see the video before I even put it up. So, and Attic was doing some stuff because a lot of times we can talk to each other. So that's the moment where the king was supposed to take his own advice and don't press send, but I press send. And I apologize to the community for the message that I set out. The individual I will have a different conversation with, but it's not an apology. It's a clarification of the interpretation of everything that has been going on. But this ain't for that. We're here for that Call of Duty and that news, King. Nobody care about your feelings and what the hell's going on in the background. Keep your Twitter stuff to the side. Shut up. I'm just saying. Let's get to this stuff.
Oh, call declined.
Embarrassing.
Call declined.
Now, I know you're going to say, King, I know why you're using a style as the source. Just bringing you information. I need you to calm down and come off that ledge a little bit so you can hear me so I can talk to you. Sonic X Shadow Generation sells 1 million copies on launch day. All right, so he got this image from IGN, right? So I'm going to go to IGN. But the next image is, because I told him, he hit me in the background and he was like, yo, could I use it? And I was like, yeah, go ahead. Did Astrobot flop? Now, everybody from Silent Hill to everybody has been talking about their numbers. So I want you to hear something. And I don't know if it's going to come out good or whatever, but I want you to let me know, right? If you can hear this. Okay, Google. How many units did Astrobot sell for the PlayStation 5?
Sony hasn't released official sales figures for Astrobot Rescue Mission on PlayStation 5. However, based on available data, here's what we know. Strong initial sales. The game had a strong launch, selling well in the US and UK. It even outsold some major titles like Ratchet and Clank. Rift Apart in its first week in the UK. Top 25 game of 2024. Astrobot is currently ranked as the 25th best-selling game of 2024 in the US, a remarkable achievement for a single-player platformer. Positive reception. The game has received critical acclaim and positive reviews from players, which often translates to strong sales. While we don't have an exact number of units sold, it's clear that Astrobot Rescue Mission is a commercial success for Sony and a beloved title among PlayStation 5 owners.
Okay, Google. How many units did Ratchet and Clank sell in the UK the first week?
Sony hasn't released official sales figures for Ratchet and Clank. Rift Apart. However, based on available data, here's what we know. Strong initial sales. The game had a strong launch, selling well in the US and UK. It even outsold some major titles like Astrobot Rescue Mission in its first week in the UK. Top 25 game of 2021. Ratchet and Clank. Rift Apart is currently ranked as the 25th best-selling game of...
Okay, so as you can see, these numbers aren't readily available for these titles. And I'm sitting here stuck. Like, everybody can tell you launch day number or the roundabout number to it, right? So I'm just trying to figure out, maybe I'm lost. Maybe there's something wrong. And you know what I get? I get a lot of dudes telling me, oh, you're hating on Astrobot. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not. Actually, I'm not. The one dude that's been fighting against the tide, champion in this game. Yeah, I'm going to poke fun. That's what I do. That's my shtick. That's what it's about. But, go Yankees. Yeah. Go Yankees. Yeah. But, I can't help but say I smell a rat. Hey, Mugman, do you smell a rat?
Yeah, King. I smell a damn rat. Something's up.
I'm just saying. Something's not adding up here. And we should be concerned about this, right? I don't know. If you're playing Call of Duty without a headset right now, you're missing out. So, if you want a suggestion from me, if you see any of my streams, I use the Xbox official headset. It's pretty cool. All right. So, I will run out and tell you to go get one. They got them on sale. They have the new one. Xbox brand new wireless headset is now available to buy. Perfect timing for Black Ops 6. I couldn't have said it better. And the whole headset is now blacked out. It used to have this green accent to it. And also, now that they took that part away, Tommy Hilfiger just want to be boss all over the page, right? Ridiculous. Now that they took that out, but they also added a couple of bells and whistles to it, like noise cancellation is a little bit better, the microphone is a little bit better, a little bit more tingy stuff that you get a chance to hear, which is really cool. So for $109 on Amazon and $109 at Best Buy and the Microsoft Store, you can pick them up. I will always suggest picking it up from the Microsoft Store because you can get it shipped to you at no additional cost. Just, hit your dashboard, have it shipped to you, boom, bang, and you have it in a couple of days. So if you need a headset, I suggest you go check that headset out. I use the headset daily. Actually, I got two of those headsets. I have the wired one. I have the wireless one. So the wired one I use in a pinch, and the wireless one I use all the time. So go check those out. They're available. Bang. Okay, so if you didn't know, you have 24 hours to play 3 free games on Xbox right now. 3 free games. So if you're not playing Call of Duty, let's say you couldn't get Call of Duty, but you wanted to play 3 free games. I'm going to show you what the first free game is. The first free game is Under the Waves. That's the reveal trailer. We're going to check that out really quickly. Under the Waves, cool game. Aquatic Dream makes it. Check it out. Looks pretty cool. I didn't get a chance to play it. I ain't even gonna hold you to it. But boy, look like he is in a tight situation. This dude. Oh, I remember this. I remember this game. I didn't get a chance to play it. But for free. It's now. So let's say you only got 24 hours. You got 24 hours to live. What should you do? I'm going to tell you to play one of these 3 games. One of these 3 games is a definite thing for you to do. Right? And it looked kind of crazy, right? He's under. Wow. The whole world is under. What is he doing with this little girl? It looks kind of crazy. This looks wild. Under the Waves. All right. So the next one, Fallout 76. Fallout 76, next free game. All y'all know about Fallout 76. I went to jump back into the game, didn't know it was a game of service. I don't have that time in my life to play another game of service. And I'm damn sure not going to be wasting my time doing all this wonderful stuff that Fallout got to give. Like, I like to play Fallout games very quickly, very fast. I don't need to have the extra. I don't need a game of service when it comes to Fallout. That is not what I'm looking for, because I'm going to tell you right now, I got enough with Fortnite and I don't need this. But if you're an RPG head and you love Fallout 76 for 24 hours right now is free. That means go out. That means try it. Bethesda's throwing some love back at you. Look at it. Looks way different than regular Fallout. This dude looked like he got a lightsaber. I mean, a laser pistol. That is crazy. Oh, so Risk of Routes brings greater rewards. Oh, the wolves. I like that gun. And that is some real dual sense controller head stuff, right, that she got going on there. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how we do it over here. I'm going to run it up on these bums, even when it's free from Bethesda. That's what I'm talking about. So you got one indie game, which I think Under the Waves is an indie game. You got one AAA title service game, which is a fantastic AAA title service game in the form of what? Fallout 76. And the last game is going to surprise you and it's going to take you by storm because it is brought to you by none other than our brothers, our sisters. It's across the waves, them blue babies. No, Mugman, I'm not talking about you because you know Mugman, he rocks that blue. But who's rocking with me today? My man Cuphead wearing that red and black. Cuphead, always. That's what I'm talking about, red and black, right? Red and black, red and black. But no other than my people, Sony, the third-party distributor that we know them to be, MOB the show. So if you're watching the Yankees like I am, and you have on your Yankees gear, red and black New York colors, baby, you know how it is. We're going to run it up on them bums. Thank you, Sony, for letting us play baseball on the weekends. Oh, let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. I want to play us some baseball.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
The mismanagement over at Sony's continues. They're losing their stars. If this was Mario stars, they'd be in trouble. But they're losing their stars. PlayStation stars just got much worse, and the members aren't happy about the awful changes. Now, for the whole 2024, PlayStation stars has been going up and down, and has been a lot of issues that's going on. But as of today, Sony sent out an email to all PlayStation Star members informing them that the changes to the platform will be coming. The first such change will begin today, October 24th, which, well, today's the 26th. And we will see any points that have been earned on the PlayStation Stars expiring after a period of 12 months. Any points earned prior to that date will continue to expire at the end of the month plus 24 months from the date in which they appear in your PlayStation Stars account balance. Not too bad, right? Perhaps the most upsetting change to the PlayStation Stars, though, is Sony will no longer count subscription charges towards the points that can be earned on the service. While the subscriptions like PlayStation Plus previously gave users reward points for PlayStation Stars, this is now being excluded. So you mean to tell me I buy your service and I don't get any rewards? What? And your service is $170? What? I'm just saying, that was kind of crazy, right? But I'm saying, all right, so the only silver lining to this alteration is it won't kick in until March of next year, 2025. So you're safe until next year, right? Buy it up, run it up on them bumps. I don't think they don't allow you to buy a bunch of years. But as expected, no positive changes are being made to PlayStation Stars for its members. Many who use the service regularly are not upset. On the PlayStation 5 Reddit, hordes of PlayStation Stars users have been airing their grievances with Sony over this update. See, they said a lot of people aren't upset, but then they said a lot of people are upset. I'm just saying, Sony just keeps squeezing their fan base, and they're talking about it. Everybody saying that they're nickel and diamond people, and I understand. Isn't that right, Cuphead? I'm going to tell you, King, these dudes are going for every buck. It is what it is. Sorry, Cuphead. Didn't mean to chuck you like that, but that's how Sony do you. So the King gonna chuck you just like Sony.
Today's the perfect day for a fuck up. I'm fucking up all day today. This is fuck up weather. That's what this is.
I'll be remiss if I don't tell people that the PlayStation 5 Pro patches will be available for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and Marvel Spider-Man 2. They will have new ray tracing features and toggles that can go inside. I think as it fastly approaches the PlayStation 5 Pro, you'll be able to see more and more of what's available out of the system. The PlayStation 5 patches for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart and Spider-Man 2, which both went live today, introduces Performance Pro and Fidelity Pro modes, which provide respectively 60 frames per second gameplay with the same image quality and standard fidelity mode through the pisser and all ray tracing features, and 30 frames per second gameplay with new ray tracing features, which can now be individually reach new higher lengths than intermediate frame rates, which is using VRR and 120 hertz display mode. So those people who actually has a 120 hertz display mode, you will understand exactly what I see a lot of times when it comes to my Series X. I don't know how many PlayStation games do it because my TV only has one HDMI for the 120 hertz. That's the one downstairs that I'm using. This does everything right here in this monitor. And the TV upstairs in the living room does it. The TV upstairs in the other room does it. But I only have a PlayStation down here. So yeah, he's ass out of luck. But at the same time, I might get a splitter if I'm able to do it that is a good enough splitter. So I might have to call my boy 108 Dragons. 108 Dragons TV. Go check out his stuff today. I think he goes on at 6 p.m. So check his stuff out. Probably put this video out before his video so you guys can go get the traffic. He goes live on Saturdays. On a quick note, the real Kratos is showing up in PlayStation Plus this November. That guy right there, that guy, my friend, that Kratos, that one, the real Kratos, not the sad dad Kratos, the blackified Kratos. I'm just saying, I don't like that sad dad one. Not saying that he's anything else, but I like this Kratos. He was wild. That's David Jaffe's Kratos. If y'all didn't know who David Jaffe is, he the father of that guy there. That guy there. The rudest, the most savage. That guy there. My Kratos. And I heard they're supposed to do it all over again. So if they do it over, I can't wait. But God of War in November, launching in PlayStation Plus. Go play it. If you've never played that game, go do it. And then you'll understand why I like that one better than the one that they got now, 2018. Ugh. All right, the video games actors strike continue as SAG-AFTRA extends the contract negotiations. They haven't come to any agreement. Now, 120 video game titles have signed either the SAG-AFTRA's proposed interim media agreement or the indie developer-focused tiered budget independent developer interactive agreement. That's a mouthful. Pause. That's what she said. Yo. No, I'm not going to do that. I hate those jokes. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Anyway. Listen, they do this by a title basis, not by studio basis. That's why this stuff is taking so long. But they don't have no further comment on this. I really hope the crux of the matters get ironed out. But this is necessary. This fight is necessary, especially if it's centered around AI voice being used and proper wages. I see an end road to this. Like I said, for everything, when it comes to AI, I see trouble ahead. And get your money now. Lock it in now. Lock it in for as many years as you possibly can. If you can get a 10-year deal, do it. If they're going to give you an 8, take the 8. Because in the way the industry is going right now, this got to get locked down because you guys are the most exposed. So I stand with SAG-AFTRA. All right, so now we're going to get the doom and gloom. Anytime Xbox and, Microsoft does anything good, the doom and gloom is going to come out. So Call of Duty Black Ops 6 could boost Game Pass by up to 4 million subs, but at the cost of 6 million lost sales, an analyst predicts. Boy, dudes don't understand what the end game is when it comes to what Xbox is doing with Game Pass, and especially Call of Duty and the larger titles that are available for the platform. The whole end goal is to get people to subscribe to Game Pass. And from there, once you experience Game Pass, you're more than 85% guaranteed to stay. I know that's a large percentage, but once you get there, you'll realize how popular and how positive the platform is. So I'm not going to tell you, the projections on what he's saying is wrong. What I'm going to do is tell you that they'll take that 4 million subs over the 6 million sales, right? Because those 4 million subs can potentially make more than at 6 million in sales. And the reason why I say that is because 6 million in sales is a dead end number, right? Boom, you make 6 million in sales. 4 million in sales gives you the opportunity to have more eyes, those 4 million eyes on more titles that's available. So let's say out of that 4 million, only 1 million plays more games. Let's say out of that 1 million, 500,000 make an additional purchase in-game items. That is greater than the 6 million because you're talking about reoccurring dollars now. Now you're looking at what can possibly be the biggest boon in the purchasing aspect of it. Now, what I've also noticed is, and I'm going to talk about it in my closing segment when it comes to this stuff, but what I've also noticed, and I'm going to expound on it there, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit here, all right? If it makes any sense, because maybe you don't get to the end. Maybe you got something that you got to do. What I've experienced now from playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is a lot of the people that are playing it in Game Pass purchases the Vaulted Edition for $30 more. And I found that to be true with Starfield. So they had Starfield, but then they got the extended Starlight Constellation Edition for the $30. So they already got their sub in, and they spent an extra $30. So if it's a 50-50 shot, and you got over 40 million subs, and let's say 50% of those 40 million, which is 20 million people, said, I'm going to opt in for the $30 option. They are more likely to also buy skins and also anything else. So this is really not a disingenuous title. It's a misleading title, but also it's a clickbaity title for you to jump in. And I'm not shy from clickbaity titles. I do that from time to time. Come on, man. Why not? I need to get you in the door. Once I get you in here, I'm like Game Pass. You're going to love me. And if I'm not your best, help me become better. All right. This the channel. This is where we at. Make it happen.
Everything I love.
King David IOP. Get the kid to 1,000 subs. Let's get it. Hit that follow.
Where's my car at? Right,
yo,
so I know that dude is down in there.
100%.
Block the entrance.
Fight Nights is here
America to work his magic.
on the Twitch. Let's go. Well, this is a Saturday, and it's a quick Saturday. I'm going to go see the Joker movie, and I'm also going to go see Venom. Now, today is supposed to be all day movie day, and then, in between breaks, we go to the park, we have a little picnic with the grandkid, eat some stuff, talk some stuff, yada, 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 have some fun, family day. Always take time out to have fun with family. Always appreciate those who are with you, giving their time, because everyone could be doing something totally different. And if you don't have that special someone, Combat Talk, Fight Night Fridays, you can come through on Fight Night Fridays, and we're just a bunch of fools having fun. And it's so much fun. My son had a really good time. So if you go to the Twitch channel, you can go check out the Twitch channel. That's King David ILP on Twitch, where we had the Fight Night Friday. And that's where the live shows is at, when I'm streaming. Like today, I was streaming some Call of Duty early on. So yesterday we streamed Tekken. The day before I was streaming some Fortnite and Astrobot. And today I streamed some of the campaign of Call of Duty. So I will be streaming a little bit more later with Call of Duty. My initial reaction to it is I hate the controls because I'm stupid and didn't do the tutorial. Does that make any sense? Right. Because I'm used to when somebody shoots at me, bullets is hot, I can get up out of there and get away. But in this, I didn't pay attention to the controls. So I'm trying to push in and run and do stuff. And I'll fix that up and handle that. But graphically, graphically, this game looks like it's here. Now, I probably said that last year because I'm not a true Call of Duty head, right? But what I am saying is this for the first time, they got black skin, black lips, black eyes, black hair, black people right in general. And I know that's kind of weird, and you're going to say, why is that black thing here? Trust me, they get black people wrong more in video games than they get them right. In this game, they got them absolutely right. All right? So I'm going to tell you, everybody is represented in this game. When I tell you everyone is represented, the game is good graphically, sound-wise, production-wise. Call of Duty is killing it. If you do not have the $70, go and get Game Pass ahora, right now, rapido. Make it happen. Be about that life. And also, thank you, Sony, for MLB The Show for free to play for everybody who has an Xbox. I don't know if they did it for y'all, but they do it for us. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how we do it over here. We're going to run it up on them bumps. A lot of you dudes told me that MLB made Sony put that game on Xbox. Well, they didn't make them put it for free this weekend. That was on Sony. Good looking out, Sony. We appreciate you. You're a good kid. But this is the part of the video. If you've seen anything you like, please subscribe. And yo, all you guys that be leaving those super chats, what is those super thanks on a video? Appreciate you. Y'all keep everything moving. And new members, y'all are lifeblood. So if any new members come through, every day I'm going to read the comments. Listen, I'm the only guy that answers every comment that is left, that is in the chat on every video that is dropped. Probably not today, but I'm there for you guys. So I appreciate each and every last one of you. And I'm going to take that logo and I'm going to throw it around. What again? The Yankees, baby. The Yankees. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Let's get to the World Series, baby, so my fraud behind can take it to the next level. And I'm going to tell y'all, try to play the Game Pass.